Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So, America's Most Wanted wanted to see my collection of Shawn Michaels figures, and based on what I was able to pull, we're probably going to most likely have multiple videos of this review. And in fact, one figure I didn't pull was the AWA Remco, the 1986 Matt Mania figure of Shawn Michaels for the Midnight Rockers. But let's start off with some of the figures that I have on the actual table here. So figures I didn't have as a kid, didn't even know about, but something that I picked up during adulthood was the Jakks Pacific line. As I've always said, don't really care about these figures, the Bone Crunchers. I actually like the stands though. I think those work really well with the Hasbros. Look spectacular on card, and I like the photographs. I like the little inserts. Look really cool. They do. Look awesome when they're packaged. Could care less about them when they're loose. And like I said, Bone Crunchers, probably some of the worst looking figures ever displayed. I think Mattel and Jakks Pacific have some of the worst action figures ever. So pretty trashy. And you continue on. Mattel Elites, like I said, in package, they're okay. They're perfectly fine, acceptable figures in package. When you display them loose, I could give a rat's ass about these pieces, especially when you kind of look at all the articulation and the ankles and knees, neck, wrist, elbows, and all that. We don't need all that. Forget it. I like this piece because I like all the different accessories and whatnot. Rip jacket, the black pants, so I like that a lot. That's pretty nifty. So in package, pretty awesome. Mattel Elite. This one is a custom off Etsy from XOX Customs by Ram Treasures. You did get the tag team of the Rockers. I actually went with the paint scheme from when the Rockers actually defeated the Hart Foundation for the tag team titles. It was an untaped event in Indiana. The ropes actually broke, and they decided that, you know what, we're not going to accept that defeat, and they actually reversed the titles. So it's as if it never happened. So that's kind of the paint scheme I went with the looks of the Rockers. So that is the Shawn Michaels custom. And of course, with the Jakks Pacific Classic Superstars, this is sort of the LGN style for that respective figure from that respective series. And I'm actually going to stop the video here, guys. We will be back with a part 2 and possibly part 3.